Hi, Gary, Kev. Kev, I can't call you Kev. I can't call Kev Kev. Can't say that. Kevin. No, I've got to say Kevin. I've got too much respect for Kevin. Hi, Gary, Kevin. Hope you're well. I just want to say, for me personally, I feel like I'm my best judge of my career. I've made all the decisions and I wouldn't change anything. I really wouldn't. I think the days at Southampton, with the coaches I had, what they taught me at that level, a lot of good players and come through Southampton ranks, so can't fault that at all. And then moving to Arsenal, obviously having Arsene Wenger as my coach, scoring over 100 goals for Arsenal, being the top 16 goal scorer at the club as a winger as well, winning 3 FA Cups, scoring an FA Cup final, playing for England, which is one of the biggest honours you could have as a footballer. Scoring a hat-trick as well for England's youngest player. It was an incredible achievement for me personally, and not just that, it's just the people I've met and played with, and I'm very lucky to have played with some great talent. And now being at Everton, I generally feel it's the right club for me. I feel like we can make something special, some fantastic history at this club, and I want to make new history and I want to be part of that. That's one reason why I came here, and I'm enjoying my football again. That's all I want to do. I just want to enjoy playing, and I think you can get a sense of that this season particularly. So yeah, there's a lot more to come, but I wouldn't change anything at all. No.
That was Theo Walcott, saying his thoughts about himself, answering to the fans as well.
Gary looked confused halfway though. He was like, wait, is Theo actually watching our video?
Yeah, but no, I think he's fantastic. And, I was sat here last week saying, well, he's had a great career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some of the highlights that he's just added onto it,
yes.
His career was has been even better than I realised.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Do you think that we're going to be looking at a second wind of Theo Walcott coming in now that he's with Everton?
I believe so. I believe he had a pretty good game today. He caused Arsenal quite a few problems in the time he was on the pitch. I think 60-something minutes he played. He showed his speed. He got through a couple of times, and Petr Cech had to come out and parry balls and block. So Theo showed his stuff. Pity he couldn't have a finish.
Yeah.
Because if he could have got a finish, he probably would have got himself a goal. Mm-hmm. But the great thing is, Theo said he's enjoying his football. Yeah. I think that's so important for a footballer now.
Yeah, and I think the reception that he got from the Arsenal fans, pre-match, when he was substituted, I think says everything. The Arsenal fans have a huge amount of respect for him because they know that across a long period of time, he was a great servant for Arsenal Football Club.
He's valued, He's valued.
I think towards the end of his Arsenal days as well, he talked about falling out of love with the game. That affects your performance a lot, doesn't it, if you're not enjoying what you're doing?
100% it does. 100%. And I know some of the fans might not understand this.
Yeah.
But if you're not happy doing the job, playing football, if you're not happy, if you're not playing, you can't give your best. And I know it might sound, but you have to give your best. You do try and give your best, but having that smile on your face and looking forward to going into to work is so important in football. Yeah. And I'm sure you must have felt that at times, Gary, as well. I've been there.
Yeah, I think what sums it up is you try to give your best, but because you're not totally happy with circumstances, it's impossible for you to give your best.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I mean, I think people forget that it is like, any normal person as well, at their jobs, you go through ups and downs and you go through phases where you fall out of love with what you do. And similarly, footballers go through that as well.
I think fans don't see it.
Yeah, fans don't see it because they think you get to play for a living.
Oh, it's great, but the life of a footballer isn't just a match day. Yeah. That's the culmination that's the end of the week.
Yeah.
The hard graft happens in the week. Yeah. It's what the stuff you don't see. And that is called a grind. You grind yourself through week in, week out. And if you're not playing, could you imagine you're just training hard, then you get to the Saturday and you're not even being picked? Yeah. Mm. It's a bit of an anticlimax for players.
A golfer wins a major.
Yeah.
4 rounds of golf, earns £1 million for winning it, for example. And people go, blimey, he's only played 4 rounds of golf and he's earned £1 million. Mm-hmm. No, he's spent all his life getting there.
Honing his craft, hasn't he? Honing his craft. So when you don't get the opportunity to actually do it at the end of the week, you know, you feel deflated.